Okay, so my husband sent me this email. Jamie Foxx next flick comedy special teaser drops after rumors he brought up Diddy during taping. Now this was pushed out November 1st, 2024. So let's look at it. It says on Friday, Netflix released the teaser for the comedian's comedy special, Jamie Foxx. What Had Happened Was, which drops on December 10th. In the 18-second clip, Fox is heard saying, "I said, if I can stay funny, I can stay alive. I'm back." The news comes on the heels of a report that the Soul actor spoke about Sean Diddy Combs being responsible for his hospitalization, which occurred last year during filming of the Netflix show. Interesting. However, 3 eyewitnesses who attended tapings of Fox's comedy show had different recollections of what the star said. Earlier this month, Choke No Joke, who is a videographer, told Comedy Hype he attended 2 of Fox's 3 shows, which filmed on October 4th, 5th, and 6th at the Alliance Theater in Atlanta. The next day, Comedy Hype uploaded a YouTube video in which Choke said, "Jamie has a special coming out on the Netflix called What Had Happened Was, and I went to the taping of it. It was 3 days of taping. I went to the first show, I went to the last show." Choke claimed Fox stated that Diddy was responsible for what happened to him, and Fox is one who called the FBI on Combs. Choke added, "I don't think he was joking." Now here we see Jamie with an orange jacket on. I've been speaking about orange jackets for these past couple of days. And orange is a code, and it's a code for emergency / grab this guy in the hospital, he have issues. Now the female behind him has on all white, like Diddy's party. Okay. And she has something on her neck as well. I won't go into that. It's a form of purity. It's a form of new beginning. It's a form of resurrection. Okay, so Jamie's trying to restart himself over. However, if you look at his attire, what is this, Dior? I'm sure that means something decode, but I won't look into that. Black and white like a cow, duality. But duality on the flip side. As above, so beneath in his life on the flip side. Mentally wise. Okay, so hopefully Jamie's still here and it's not some clone. However, look beside him. The car is white and black, and his reflection off his jacket makes the handle orange as well. And then the sticker on the door behind him is chrome, black and white as well. It's a lot of symbolism going on right here. Absolutely a lot. I wonder who that person is behind him actually. Anybody know? Jamie Foxx is seen July 21st, 2024 in Los Angeles, California on this image. Y'all can determine was he joking or not when you see the show. Because to me, I'm a new comedian, right? I know when someone's setting up a punchline, and I know when you're serious. The videographer continued, noting that he didn't want to give away Fox's jokes. After Fox said, "Diddy did something to me," he said, "and I'm the one who called the feds on him." Choke reiterated, sharing the actor might have done so because he was scared. He disappeared, right? He out now. Soon Puff will get to jail, right? We see him at the game, Dallas Cowboy owner Jerry Jones, right? We haven't seen him. As soon as Puff went to jail, Fox was at the goddamn Dallas football game, right? And now he just went and shot his special. And who's the strong based around? Diddy, he continued. So let's look at this picture here. Special colors here. What is this symbolism for? The only colors I've ever seen being used like this is when Beyonce had the uterus, the G-spot. The uterus, the G-spot. But he has his mouth covered with duality. He's riding a motorcycle in the wind. He's taking a chance. He's capped, but that cap is neutral. It's a nude color, and above him is a nude color. The bag beside him is a nude color. But then they have a white box down here with the light. Pink and red. Violet and red. Now we do know pink cocaine. We do know, I talked about a video about the adrenochrome being pink, but it deals with the children's blood. A cap on his head could be a circumcision, protecting his eye gate, guarding his face gate. Interesting. Let's move forward. According to Choke, Foxx and Combs, 54, were bros until something allegedly caused the end of their relationship. Choke told Page 6 that he was shocked to hear Foxx's alleged claims out loud, but that he previously heard the rumors. He also noted that phones were confiscated ahead of the shows. Security guard Big Homie CeCe also alleged in an interview with Cam Capone News last week that he had insider information about what went down between the former pals. I'm assuming that Jamie Foxx is on the MK Ultra. I can only assume that he has, just like Johnny Depp, a clone. I can only assume that he's remote controlled by MK Ultra. And there are many well-known people and parents, or people's parents, who were part of the MK Ultra program when they were alive, like Harris's mother, Shyamalia. So look into her if you're interested in the truth. A lot of these parents are not, their children aren't rising to prominency because you vote them in. They're selected in because they are MK Ultra. Jamie Foxx at the AAFCA Special Achievement Awards luncheon held at the Los Angeles Athletic Club on March 3rd, 2024 in Los Angeles, California. I know Combs poisoned Jamie Foxx. Someone says, Combs says allegedly. And Jamie Foxx reported him to the FBI because of it. Jamie Foxx reported this man to the FBI because of this. Now, I showed in my previous video about looking at the Jesuit oath. I may put it on the screen, but I may not, because I use it so often that I don't want to wear out my subscribers that see it all the time. But in that let me show y'all. I'm gonna show it anyway. In that oath, strongly they use poison cup. Okay, so I'm just gonna go to that portion of the Jesuit oath, because I'm like, a lot of these people be Jesuits, a lot of these people be secret society. So let's see right here. It says here that when the same cannot be done openly, I will secretly use the poisonous cup. And they don't care what condition of life you're in, because they've taken the oath to the Universal Church, to the head of the Universal Church, which is the CIA / the Loyola, the Vatican. Okay, go ahead and say it. All right, so and these people don't have to be religious, because you can pick a guy, any guy, pick a Elohim, any Elohim, because they're all Anunnaki, all of them. So if you know who you were serving was Anunnaki, you're welcome. I just told you. So and that's every coded book that's a holy book. Okay, every coded book which is a holy book. And if what I say shock you, offend you, that's not my intent. My intent is to give you eyes that can actually see, and not just something that's spiritually understood, because you have to go both ways. Now it says here, I know Combs poisoned Jamie Foxx. So y'all heard about the poison, right? So when you hear about poison, oh, that can't be possible. Poison can be pharma, okay? Pharma, pink cocaine, horse tranquilizer, okay? Jamie Foxx reported him to the FBI because of it. And it can make you seem like you got pneumonia, some of these poisons. Jamie Foxx reported this man to the FBI because of this. Big Homie claimed to Page 6 that his knowledge was based on hearing Foxx tell his story at his comedy show tapings, which Big Homie attended with a client. Now, if I don't read it perfectly, understand, I'm not a 100% perfect person. I might be pretty close to it, but not I'm not there, I'm human. However, a third audience member had a different recollection of the tapings. Dennis L.A. White explained to Page 6 that he went to the second and third taping of the show, and he claimed he heard Foxx share something along the lines of, people keep asking me if Diddy was responsible. He was not responsible. If he was, I would have been dead. Okay, and here on this picture is Sean Diddy Combs attends day one of 2023 Investment Fest at Georgia World Congress Center on August 26, 2023 in Atlanta, Georgia. So interesting. And Fox's in 2023, Fox's daughter, Courtney Foxx, revealed that her father experienced a medical complication. I mean, if Jamie had got the what is it called? The safe and effective, that could have caused it too. So, on this picture right here, I see a red pyramid, little tip. Interesting, Diddy. Interesting. So, if Jamie got what shut the world down, and everybody was bullied if they didn't get it, which I didn't, because no, I stand 10 toes down. I don't walk in fear. I'm not moved by the demands of man or woman or any Elohim. So, and there are a few of us that stand 10 toes down on that kind of complication. To a lot of people, it's complication because they felt they wouldn't be able to buy. They didn't feel like they would be able to sell anything if they did not line up. But I'm not worried about that because this is my reality. Medical complications. There are a lot of people having myocarditis right now. A lot of people having strokes right now and cancer right now reoccurring. Why? Because people decided to trust the things that were effective and called safe, and then later on actually wasn't that. But people accepted the bald-faced lie by the media that always manipulate the masses because they think the masses are just cows and goyams and beasts. So it's part of a beast system that when people treat you like animals and drug you and take advantage of you, bodily wise and mentally wise, you have to question that. I always tell people, look at the illuminated pyramid. You got the government, the education system, you got the religious system, and you got the media, all to rape and pillage you, all to rape and pillage your individual thinking mind, all to put you in groupthink, all to put you in congregational think. I'm summarizing so you understand. I'm giving you something you can swallow. I'm giving you something you can think about. I'm giving you something to put in your side pocket. So when a day comes that you really want to recuperate, I gave you something to recuperate on. Okay? Because you're not going to hear this from ministers. You're not going to hear this from prophets. They may tell you repent and serve somebody and come up out of your wicked way, but they're not going to tell you what the wicked way actually is, other than falling short of someone else's established glory. Okay? And then you're going to be punished for that based on the storyline that you want to walk in, based on the book that you want to lay in. Okay, some people said I was blind, but as you can see, the eyes are working. The eyes are working just fine. He said in a July Instagram video, I'm not paralyzed, but I went to hell and back, and my road to recovery had some potholes as well. Now, when Jamie says I went to hell and back, that sounds like underground tunnels. That sounds like the conditioning that those who are remote controlled deal with. We are not privy to seeing all the technology that has its advancement in today's society. A lot of advancement isn't really advancement because it's already prior technology that we don't have the privy to, like I said previous. We just don't. So when a dagger ship or a cloak ship or a ship that they say, oh, in the 50s we thought that was an alien ship, and it's just a ship they've brought out now for the past 10 years, you're like, oh, well, why did they tell us that was an alien ship or a UFO? It's an unidentified flying object. That does not mean it's from out of the dome or out of the firmament, because those things are not outside of this game, outside of this dome reality that we live in, this matrix or this simulation. So I don't want to go too far into that. So let me finish reading this and then I'll close out. He says here, but I'm coming back and I'm able to work. That definitely sounds like what not Jay-Z, Ye goes through. Every time he comes back, his hair is blonde or something. And he did say in one of his songs, Kanye West, Ye, said that every time you see him, he was on the brink of death. So he's talking about those underground tunnels and laboratories that they take them to because they have their DNA, they have their blood. And you say, well, that's just outrageous. That's because you don't have the knowledge and you don't have the understanding. But once you get the wisdom, knowledge, and you get some good understanding to fall back on, you'll understand what hell actually is. Hell is actually the place they take them to, not once they're dead, but while they're alive. And they mess with them. And people say, oh, I saw some aliens or some grays. You just saw technology. You just saw cloned genome beings that operate on that format. All right, like, subscribe, hit the bell. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening.